Hi everyone. So today we are going to learn about what is Selenium WebDriver. So if you clearly notice that in that Selenium WebDriver there is two words is there. That one is Selenium and another is WebDriver. So first we will learn that what is Selenium, then what is WebDriver, then we are going to learn what is Selenium WebDriver. Okay. So now first start with what is Selenium. Okay, so basically we all know that Selenium is a free automated testing framework. Selenium is a free automated testing framework. So what do you mean by free? Free means it's open source. Anyone can download it. So we need not pay any kinds of money for that. Okay, so basically Selenium is a free automated testing framework. And why we use that Selenium? So Selenium is used to validate web applications across different browsers and different platforms. Okay, so different browsers and different platform means I'm first take the different browsers. So different browser means it may be Chrome browser, it may be Firefox browser, it may be Safari browser, it may be Edge browser. So lots of browsers are there. So basically that is browsers. And what do you mean by platforms? Platform means different operating system. So it may be Windows operating system, it may be Mac operating system, it may be Linux operating system. Okay, so now what is Selenium then? So Selenium is a open source automated testing framework, and that is used to validate the web applications. So only Selenium is only support for web application. Okay, so that's why we use Selenium to validate the web applications across different browsers and platforms. So that is known as Selenium. Now coming to the next one is that what do you mean by WebDriver? So another thing is that WebDriver. So this one. So what do you mean by WebDriver? So basically WebDriver is a web automation framework. Remember that. So WebDriver is a web automation framework which is allows us to execute tests across different browsers. Okay, across different browser by the help of Selenium. Right? So in Selenium also we use to validate the web applications across different browsers and platform. And the WebDriver, so WebDriver is a web automation framework and which is going to allows us to execute test across different browsers. So it can execute multiple tests over multiple browsers on multiple ways. So lots of combinations are there. So Selenium WebDriver can execute multiple tests over multiple browser on multiple ways. Okay, so WebDriver makes it possible to write a test script in Linux and run it in Windows. So that is the features of WebDriver. So suppose we have written one code in Mac operating system and we can run it on Windows operating system. Okay, just like so. That's why WebDriver makes it possible to write a script in Linux and run it in Windows. So that is a flexibility we have in WebDriver. And there are multiple supported programming languages are there. So what are those languages? Like Java, Python, Ruby, .NET, PHP, C#, etc. to create test scripts. So whatever test script we are going to create, so that's why we need some programming language like Java, Python, Ruby, PHP, etc. etc. So we can use that. So these are the supported language that is that we have in WebDriver. Okay, so basically WebDriver is a automation framework. Remember that WebDriver is an automation framework. And why we use that WebDriver? Because WebDriver allows us to execute tests across different browser. Okay, so this is WebDriver. Now coming to the next one is that what is Selenium WebDriver? Now add that two thing in together, that what is Selenium and what is WebDriver. Selenium plus WebDriver equals to Selenium WebDriver. Now add that two thing. Okay, so what is Selenium WebDriver? So let me write this thing here. Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so what is Selenium WebDriver? So basically Selenium WebDriver is a open source collections of APIs. So basically Selenium WebDriver, so it is a open source collection of APIs. Okay, APIs. So what is API? API means application programming interface. So uh, in my upcoming videos, I will upload that API related videos. Okay, so no issues for that. So as of now, what is API? API means API stand for application programming interface. Okay, so Selenium WebDriver, it is the open source, mean it's a free. Okay, so anyone can download it, anyone can use it, so we no need to pay any kinds of money for that. So Selenium WebDriver is a open source collections of APIs. Why we use that Selenium WebDriver? So basically that is used for testing web application. Okay, so we used for testing web applications. Okay, right, applications. So Selenium is a open source collections of API and which is used for testing web applications. Now the Selenium WebDriver tool is used for automating web applications. Selenium WebDriver tool is used for automatic web applications. Now so in web application, in testing, we all know that we have already learned that thing in manual testing, that what is that I mean testing means we have to test that our expected results is equals to actual results or not. Means whatever client requirement we have, whenever we are testing that, that should be matched. We already know that, right? So that same thing we have to apply on that Selenium or automation testing also. On automation testing, we have to check that our expected results is equals to actual results or not. So that's why Selenium WebDriver tool we use for automating web application testing to verify that it works as expected or not. Correct? So in Selenium WebDriver, it mainly supports some browsers like Firefox browser, Chrome browser. So supported browser, I'm noted down. Supported browsers. So Chrome browsers, Chrome browser, then Firefox browser we have, then Safari browser, then Edge browser, etc. So lots of browsers are there. Okay. So supported browsers are Chrome browser, Firefox browser, Safari browser. Previous we have Internet Explorer, then Edge browser. Okay, so lots of browsers are there. And also Selenium WebDriver permit us to execute cross-browser testing. So we can do cross-browser testing also. Cross-browser testing also. So we can do by using Selenium WebDriver, cross-browser testing we can do. Okay, so now we can understand that what do you mean by Selenium. Okay, so basically Selenium is a open source or free collections of APIs, so which is used for testing the web applications. And also the Selenium WebDriver tool is used for automatic web application testing to verify that it is expected, I mean it's working as per expected or not. Means expected results is equals to actual results or not. Finally we have to get that, right? And also Selenium WebDriver mainly supports some browsers we have, like supported browsers, that is Chrome browsers, Firefox browsers, Safari browsers. The previous we have Internet Explorer, now coming to that Edge browser. Okay, so lots of browsers are there. And also Selenium WebDriver permit us, so Selenium WebDriver give us permit to execute cross-browser testing. So that is the biggest thing in Selenium. We can do that cross-browser testings also. Okay, so that is Selenium WebDriver. So in Selenium WebDriver, and also I can say that, so WebDriver also enables Okay, so Selenium WebDriver also enable us to use a programming language to create our test script. Okay, Selenium WebDriver also I am noted down, that is also one important point, like WebDriver also enable us to use a programming language to create test script So in my upcoming video I will be creating some test script by using our Java language. Okay, so so basically WebDrivers also enables us to use a programming language to create a test script and make sure that these features is not available on Selenium IDE. So in my last videos, that is the Selenium videos, I have already told you that what is Selenium IDE, what is Selenium RC, what is Selenium Grid and WebDriver. All of things we have already discussed. So this is the features that we don't, there is no chance to use that in Selenium IDE. Only the WebDriver we can use. Only in WebDriver we can use that. Okay, language that so in WebDriver also enable us to use a programming language to create a test script. So now we have very much clear idea about that what is Selenium WebDriver. So whenever you are trying to grab that Selenium WebDrivers, then first of all just break it down, that first what is Selenium, then what is WebDriver, and then add that two things, and easily you can get that what is Selenium WebDriver. So some interviewer can ask you that, can you please tell me what is Selenium and what is Selenium WebDriver? So there is a difference between Selenium and Selenium WebDriver. Obviously there is some difference between the Selenium and Selenium WebDriver. So in my next videos I will be discussing that thing. Okay. So now you are very much clear about that what is Selenium WebDriver. So guys, if you have any doubt regarding that, so please comment me. And if you guys like my video, one thumbs up and subscribe this channel and share this channel to your nearest friends who are going to just kickstart whatever friend or which friends are going to kickstart in the journey as a Selenium or as a automation testing. So share this video. Uh, so stay with me. So see you in the next videos with some another topic of Selenium. Thank you.